My name is Sunday Bada. I am here to teach you guys how to solve JAMB past question for year 2022 mathematics. We have question here that say find the least length of a rod which can be cut into exactly equal stripe, each of either 40 centimeter or 48 centimeter in length. Now, what this question is trying to say, for example, you want to cut each. This one is 40 centimeter, this one is 48 centimeter, and we have a rod like this, long one, and we have this one, long one. And if you cut this thing into 40 centimeter each, and this one 48 centimeter, that will equals to this length. What is the length in centimeter? That will be the same thing of 40 centimeter and 48 centimeter. For example, let me demonstrate it. 40 plus 40, 80. 80 plus 40 is going to give me 120. 120 plus 40 is going to give me 160. 160 plus 40 is going to give me 200. 200 plus 40 is going to give me 240. Now this is 1, this is 2 rod. If you cut it into 2 into 40, and this one is 3, this one is 4, this one is 5, this one is 6. We are going to cut this 240 centimeter rod, this long one, 240 centimeter, into what? Into 6 pieces, into 6 stripe pieces. That's the same thing. Now let's look at the 48. If you cut 48, this is 48. 48 plus 48, let me use calculator for that one. 48 plus 48 is going to give me 96. 96 plus 48 again is going to give me 144. 144 plus 48 is going to give me 192. 192 plus 48 is going to give me 240. You will see that if we cut this one rod into 6, how many? This one is 1 rod, this one is 2, this one 3, this one 4, this one 5. It means that the same length of the rod, if this one too is 240, it means that we have the 240, this one 240, the same rod, we are going to cut them into 40 in 6 stripe, while we are going to cut the same rod 240 into what? Into 5 pieces or 5 stripes. We are going to do what? Which means, what is the least of the length? The question said that the least length of the rod, which means that is 240 is the least one that we can use, that will pieces, that it will give us the same rod. If we give us the same rod, a welder cut this one into what? Into this 40 centimeter, cut it into 6 pieces, it's the same 240, and cut this one, it will be equivalent to 240 240. There's another one I did that this one I calculated this one on the Excel. This is the 40 centimeter. When you cut it into 48 on the 6, you will see that yes, it reached 240 centimeter. For the 48 centimeter, if we cut that one each, we are going to cut 5 stripe into 240. But if you want to continue, 240 plus 40 is going to give you 280. 280 plus 40 is going to give you 320. We are going to see 480 that we cut it into 12 pieces. And if you continue this one too, 240 plus 48, 288 plus 48, we are going to reach the same thing. But the question said the least, which means the smallest one. The smallest one is 240. That's what they will cut. But we don't want to go further into 480. Therefore, we stop at 240. 240 each. Therefore, each length will be 240 equivalent. Our final answer will be 240 centimeter. The least 240 centimeter rod that we can cut each. If you cut this one 6 pieces, this one 5 pieces. Now let's move to the next question. Reduce each number to two significant figures, then evaluate. Let me write out the question. 41 multiply by 12047 divided by 0.023789. Now the question said that we should reduce this into two significant figure. This one significant, not decimal. Wherever you see figure, it will start from 2 1. Now what is the next number? Is 7, is 5 and above. It means that we turn this one into 1 and add this to this 1, making 22. Final answer here will be 2 2. So two significant figure multiply by, what is two significant figure of this one? You count it from where you see figure 1.2. It will stop there. The next number is 0. It's not up to that. You just write 1.2. This is two significant figure over, what is two significant figure? You count from where you see figure significant figure, not 0. 2 3. This is where the two significant figures stop. The next number is 5 and above. You turn it to 1 and add it to the 3, making 24. It should be 0.2 0.024. Therefore, let's multiply now. We have turned the everything to two significant figure. 0.022 multiplied by 1.2. What is it going to give us? It's going to give us 0.0264 over 0.024. Now let's divide it. Divide it by 0.024. It's going to give us final answer of 1.1. Do we have 1.1 there? Yes, C. Our final answer is C. Let's move to the next question. A train moves from P to Q at an average speed of 90 kilometers and immediately return from Q to P through the same route at average speed of 45 kilometers per hour. Find the average speed for the entire journey. This first journey, P to Q, is what? 90 kilometers per hour. Now from Q to B back, is speed what? 45 kilometers per hour. Therefore, we are going to add it up. 90 plus 45 is going to give us 135 kilometers per hour. Now we will now divide it by 2, because how many frequency do we have there? The first speed is 91, the second one 45, 2. Therefore, the total frequency is what? 2. We are going to divide it by 2 to get our average. 135 divided by 2 is going to give us 67.5 kilometers per hour. This is our average. Do we have the answer there? Yes, C. Our final answer is C. Let's move to the next question. If the length of a square is increased by 20%, while its width is increased by 20% to form a rectangle, what is the ratio of the area of the rectangle to the area of the square? Now let me draw the square and the rectangle. Let's see. This is square, and square has equal side. Normally they did not give us any figure. Therefore, every original number, it should be what? 100%, which means 100%. This side will be 100%. The other side will be what? 100%, because square has equal side. Now the first, yes, the square has equal side, which means the original side we don't know, which is 100%. That's the original side. Now we were told that, let me draw the rectangle, that the rectangle increased by what? The length of a square is increased by 20%. This is length, this is width, this is width, right? Okay, now the length, we were told that the length increased by what? By 20%, which means this length from 100% we increase to what? 120%. Why this one is reduced? The increase by what? The increase by 20%. 100 minus 20 is going to be what? 80%. This is a square and this is a rectangle. This is rectangle, this is square. Now the question say that what is the ratio of the area of the rectangles to the area of the square? What is the area of rectangle and what is the area of square? Area of square is going to be length times breadth, isn't it? What is the length? 100%. What is the breadth? 100%. That is the area of what? Square. Now what is the area of rectangle? Area of rectangle is length times breadth. Same thing. What is the length of the rectangle? 120. What is the breadth? Length times breadth. What is the breadth? What is the breadth? The breadth is what? Now the question say the ratios of the area of rectangles to area of the square. Now we are going to say area of rectangle over area of square. What is area of rectangle? 120 by 80, isn't it? Over what is the area of square, which is 100 by 100. 100 times 100, 100 times 100, isn't it? Now let's divide. Zero cancel here, zero cancel here, zero cancel here, zero cancel here. What do we have left here? We have 100 at denominator, we have 12 multiplied by 8 at the top, isn't it? Now let's go to the next page. I don't want to clean this space up. We have 12 and 8 at the, we have 12 area of rectangle over area of square. 12 times 8, that's what is left, and we have 100, isn't it? Let me reconfirm. Yes, we have 12, we have 12 here, we have 8 here, and we have 100 down here. Let's go back to the next page to continue our calculation. Now what is 12 multiplied by 8? I think it's going to give us 96. Yes, 96. 96 over 100. What can we use to divide this? I think 2 can go. 2 can go in 100 and 2 can go in 96. 2, how many 2 can we see in 10? 5. How many 2 can we see? 0 is 0. How many 2 can we see in 9? 4. Remainder 1. How many 2 can we see in 16? That's 8. We have 48 over 50. What again can go? 2 can still go. How many 2 can we see in 50? 25. 2 in 4, 2. 2 in 8, 4. What can go again? I think that's all. 3 can go in 24, but 3 cannot go in 25, and 5 cannot go. Our final answer is 25, 24. 24 over 25. Now let's turn this to ratio, because the question said that we should look for the ratio of rectangles to the what? The ratio will be area of rectangle by area of square. It's going to give us 24 by 25. This is our final answer. Let's check whether we get the answer. 24 by 25. Yes, our answer is what? D. Our answer is D. Let's check. Yes, 24 by 25. D. Let's move to the next question. In a class of 80 students, every student has to study economics or geography or both economy and geography. If 65 students study economics and 50 study geography, how many studied both subjects? Now we demonstrate this. We have total class of 80 students. Now let's demonstrate this one. This is the this is a circle of the economy students that study economics. Number of the economy that study. So how many do we the question says 65 students study economy, which means total of the number of these 65 study economics will be within this circle. And what 50 study geography. Now let me put and draw another circle. This one study geography. The total number of students that study economics will be within 65, and this one geography will be 50. How many students study both subjects? Now we were told that 65 is everything, but we have some here that are here that study both economics and the geography, that will be within this circle. Let's call it X because we don't know yet. Now we were told that all these people here within circle of this economy, they are 65, and we want to know how many students that study only economy. To know the number of people that study only economy, you are going to say 65 minus X. This X means that you are going to remove it from the total of people that study economy, because this X represent both that study both subjects. And we want to say the people that study only economy, you have to remove the number of X that study both subjects, so that we have the only people that study economy. The same thing apply to the geography. We say 50 minus X to remove the number of people that study both economy and geography, so that it will give us only the people that study geography. We were told that the total of the students in that class, they are 80. Therefore, we are going to add up everything. The number of the people that study economics only, 65 minus X, isn't it? Plus the people that study both economy and the geography, X. And the number of people that study only geography, plus 50 minus X, equals to what? The total of students. If you add everything together, it's going to give you the total of the students, isn't it? Now, what you are going to do is to what? To cut this one out. This one we have minus S plus S. This one we cancel this. This one we cancel this. We have only minus 1 minus X left now. What do we have here? We have 65 plus 50. 65 plus 50 is going to give us 115. 115. And we have minus X left here, equals to 80, isn't it? Now let's collect light time. This 80 jump up to come and meet your elder brother here, and this minus X will jump to the other side. 115. There is invisible plus behind by the left side of the 80. By the time it jump to other side, it will change to what? To minus. This minus S will jump to other side. It changes minus sign to what? To plus. If I didn't put anything here, it means that there is an invisible plus there. Therefore, 115 minus 80 is going to give us 35. 35 equals to X. Therefore, our final answer is what? Is 35. Now, if you want to confirm your answer to know whether everything is true, you just need to do what? Put 35 here. Just say 65 minus 35 is going to, if I say 65 minus X, we have known that X is 35 already. If you minus it, it's going to give us 30. The people that study only economy is 30. If I remove 50 minus 35, S is 35, it's going to give me what? 15. The people that study only geography is 15, while the people that study both subjects are 35. By the time you add 30 plus 35, it's going to give you 65. 65 plus 15 is going to give you total of this 80. Now our final, we are not concerned with that one, but our answer is the question say we should look for the people that study both economy and the geography, which is x is equal to 35. Do you have 35 there? Yes. C. Our final answer is C. Let's move to the next question. The mean of 30 observations recorded in an examination is 5. If the observed largest value of 34 is deleted, find the mean of the remaining option. Now let me demonstrate something. 2, 3, 5. If you want to look for the mean of this one, if you were asked to look for the mean of this one, what you just need to do, you will add everything together divided by how many digits here? This one 1, 2, 3 divided by 3. It means 2 plus 3 5, 5 plus 5 10. 10 divided by what? By 3. That's how you get your mean. But now this question says the mean of 30 observation recorded in an examination is what? Is 5. If the observed largest value of 34 is deleted, find the mean of the remaining observation. Now we look for the total, because this 30 represents frequency. Now let me write out the mean formula. We have mean formula like this over frequency. Now this one, we were told, all the total of this observation we don't know yet. We don't know how they add it up, like we had 2 plus 3 plus 5. We don't know. What we just know that the number of the frequency, which is 1, 2, 3, that there are only 3 observation, but this one there are what? 30 observation. Now the total we don't know, which is the total like this one that we total. Let's assume that is x. We don't know on this one. Just say x over 30 that we divide it with the frequency, and we get mean of what? The answer say we get mean of 5. Now let's calculate this one. Substitute for x to look for s. Divide both sides and cross multiply. Cross multiply. S multiplied by 1 is going to give us x. 30 multiplied by 5 is going to give us what? That will give us 150. 150. It means that the total here is what? 150, what we added up. And we were told that out of the observation like 2, 3, 4, the largest one like 5 was deleted. If we delete this 5, when we want to add it up, we just say 2 plus 3 is 5 divided by, we are not going to use 3 again because the number of frequency has reduced. We have deleted 1 out of it, remain only 2 to be divided. Just say 2 plus 3 divided by 2. That's the way you will do it. Now we will do the same thing, demonstrate this one. We were told that out of this total of 150, 34 out of the value, out of this total of this 150 that we had up, that 34 is deleted. Like the way we deleted this 5 is the largest, that is the largest value. Therefore, we are going to do what? Remove this 5 out of this total of 150 that we had everything up. Just say that 150 minus 34. What is it going to give us? Yes, 150 minus 34 is going to give us what? 116. This is 116, the total of it. Now to look for the mean of the remaining one. Now the total of the mean that we divided 150 by 30, that we get the mean of 5. We are no longer to divide it by 150 again, because 34 out of one of the observed value has been deleted. Now we have 116 as a total, divided by what? Total observation. The total observation is what? 30. But one of the observation has been deleted. We will have how many observation left? We have 29 observation left. Because we have deleted one of the observation, we will have 29 observation left. Now let's use calculator to divide this one. 116 divided by 29, it gives us 4. Therefore, the mean for the remaining one is what? 4. Do we have 4 there? Yes, B. Our final answer is B. Let's move to the next question. The table below shows the frequency distribution of a number of shares in each class in each of 40 rooms of various houses. Use table question 37 to 39. This is the number of the shares that we have in a room of what? They say 40. 40 rooms of various houses. If we had 2 plus 7 plus 5 plus 4 plus 9 plus 7 plus 6, everything will be 40. 2 plus 9, 2 plus 7, 9, 9 plus 5, 14, 14 plus 4, 18, 18 plus 9 is going to give us 27, 27 plus 7 is going to give us 34, 34 plus 6 is going to give us total frequency of 40, isn't it? Now, find the mean of the distribution. The question says we should find the mean. What you are going to do is just 1 multiplied by 2 plus 2 multiplied plus 3. This 3 number of share multiplied by the frequency. 3 multiplied by 5 plus 4 multiplied by 4 plus 5 multiplied by 9 plus 6 multiplied by 7 plus 7 multiplied by 6. Same thing. Now 1 multiplied by, you now divide everything by the frequency. By the frequency, which is what? 40. The formula to calculate the mean, let me write it, is Fs divided by summation of frequency. This is the formula that we use. Summation of frequency, you multiply frequency by the x. This one is F, this one is x. Now let's multiply, let's add everything up. This is the formula. 1 times 2, 2. 2 times 7, 14. 3 times 5, 15. 4 times 4, 16. 5 times 9 should be 45. Let me confirm. 36. 9 times 5 is 45. Yes, I got it, 45. Now 6 multiplied by 7 is going to give us 42. And this one the same thing. 7 times 6 is the same thing, 42. Now let's add everything up. Divided by, now the total of 4 plus 2 plus 14 plus 15 plus 16 plus 45 plus 42 plus 42 is going to give us what? 176 divided by 4. 176 divided by 4, what is it going to give us? It's going to give us 44. It's going to give us what? 40. Now we are going to do what? Divide everything by the frequencies. We still maintain the 40. Now if you add everything up, our mean equals to, when you add 2 plus 14 plus 15 plus 16 plus 45 plus 42 plus 42, it's going to give us 176 divided by what? 40. Our final answer is going to be what? 4.4. When you divide 170 by 40, do we have 4.4 there? Yes, C. Our final answer is what? C. That's the mean, 4.4. Let's go to the next question. Find the mode of the distribution. What is the most common factor here? The most number, because the mode is the popular number or most occurrences, the one that occur most. Like 1 now, how many 1 appear? One appear two times like this. How many times the two shares appears? It appears 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times. And 3 appear what? How many times? 5 times. If you look at the figure, I don't want to go further, we will see that it's 5 that appear most because it appears 9 times. Is the most popular or most occurring number that occur most. Therefore, our final answer is what? 5. Do you have 5 there? D. Our final answer is what? D, which is 5. It appears 9 times. There's no other frequency that is more than 9 here. It's only the 5 that appear 9. Let's move to the next question. Find the median of the distribution. We know that we were told that the total of the frequency are what? 40, isn't it? And to look for the median is to look for the center, the middle. When you count all this one numbered, this one that appear 2 times, these two that appear 7 times. So we are going to look for the number that is in the middle. When you divide 40 by 2, it's going to be 20. It means that you separate the number into 20, another one into 20. You will not see anything in the middle. Therefore, you are going to say the one that is 20 plus the one that is 21. You add them together and divide it by 2. That is how you get your median. How do we get the middle one here? We were told that this one is 40. Now, this frequency, let's add it up. When it reach 20, we stop there. 2 plus 7 is 9. 9 plus 5 is 12. 2 plus 7 is 9. 9 plus 5 is 14. 14 plus 5 is 18. 18 plus 9. Therefore, this is where the 20 will fall in. Therefore, our 20 we counted, we fall within here. 20 that we counted, it will fall within here. Because by the time you add 18 plus 9, it's going to give you 27. Therefore, the 20 and 21st will fall within here, which means they will be under the 5, 5. Like how many 5 do you have there? 9, 5. This one 5, 5, 5, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, within these 5, we see 20 and 21. By the time we divided it, because we saw 18 here, isn't it? We now count this one, 19, 20. Therefore, the middle will start from here. Middle. 20 will go like this. The other 20 will go like this. Now it's 5, 5 that is in the middle. You just add these two 5. This 5 plus 5 divided by 2. 5 plus 5 is what? 10 divided by 2. 2 here 1, 2 here 5. Therefore, the middle one is what? The median is 5. Do we have 5 there? Yes. C. Our final answer is what? C. Let's move to the next question, which is the last one for the year 2022. Which of these following is not a mention of dispersion? Mode, mean deviation, range, interquartile range, standard deviation. The mode is the answer because the mode is the center that we use to calculate. But why the other one are what? Mention of dispersion is the variance. If you want to calculate the variance or difference between the small. Therefore, the final answer is mode because mode is not the mention of dispersion, but is the what? Is the mention of central. Is the mention of what? Central, the middle, like mean median mode. So the mode go along with the mention of what? Central. Therefore, our final answer is what? A. Thank you for listening. I remain Sunday Bada. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel for more video. Thank you. Bye bye.